Hey guys, I just want to put a little disclaimer that San Diego Comic-Con did release an official schedule for its first day. It doesn't contradict anything in this video. In fact, it kind of confirms some stuff that I say. The biggest thing being a Cartoon Network first look, but they're giving updates on shows like Craig the Creek and Victor and Valentino, along with Meow Meow and Summer Camp Island, and getting a sneak preview of the Fungies. Just more information I found out after making this video that I wanted to throw in. Alright, enjoy the video, guys. San Diego Comic-Con is almost here and we are more than excited for this convention. It's easily the biggest convention in the world besides New York Comic-Con and also Minecon. There is so much to unpack. San Diego Comic-Con has the juiciest announcements this year, guys. So without further ado, guys, I'm Nemo and these are our San Diego Comic-Con 2019 predictions. This video, I'm going to be focusing on Cartoon Network because in my opinion, that's the most exciting. There's a lot happening with Cartoon Network and San Diego is usually where they drop most of their bombshells. So this is bound to be good. Let's just get right into it. Let's start off, of course, with Steven Universe. Steven Universe, which had the massive Change Your Mind season finale a few months ago, announced that their next focus would be the feature-length movie. We got tiny teaser trailers, so there's no doubt that there's going to be some more information on the movie this year at Comic-Con. If they didn't have a Steven Universe panel, that would just be really stupid and a waste of opportunity. And they probably want to promote this movie all they can because TV movies don't always pan out the best. They probably want to get as much hype around this movie as possible. I don't think we'll be seeing like a clip yet, but we'll probably get a good deal of information about the movie coming out. I know Chance the Rapper confirmed that he's doing music for the movie, and he's also dropping an album soon, so there could be a world where Chance the Rapper shows up during this panel, maybe. Probably not. That's a long shot, but a boy can dream. By the time this video goes up, we will also have a Steven Universe video up talking about the panel, so make sure to watch that for a more in-depth look at the panel. But let's talk about another super exciting thing on Cartoon Network's play right now, Infinity Train. Infinity Train has been killing it lately. Whether it's the super cool teaser trailers, its definite release date, or that incredible piano puzzle thing they just released for the actual trailer, Infinity Train is already proving itself to be something super unique and worthy of being on your radar. And they're not stopping for San Diego Comic-Con. No, no, no. They have a fully decked out Infinity Train, an actual real life trolley that they painted to look like the show. You got the dog world in there. I assume a... Oh my god!
Gorginia. Sorry, I was walking by. I heard dog world, like Gorginia.
Can I leave this in as... Can this be... Okay. Yeah. I'm sure Infinity Train will get its own panel, or at least a lot of attention at San Diego Comic-Con. And fingers crossed, we could get a pretty large clip, or maybe the first full episode. It's coming out this fall. It's not too long from now. I'm sure they have an episode done, and that's typically where people show them. I'm super excited to just finally get something tangible out of Infinity Train, whether it is a clip or, fingers crossed, a full-length episode. That would be incredible, and I cannot wait to watch all of the poorly recorded iPhone reps on YouTube. This just shows how much Cartoon Network believes in Infinity Train, and how well they're responding to the hype. It already has a huge fan base, and Cartoon Network's already catering to it before the show's ever even aired. In fact, this will probably be their biggest focus aside from Steven Universe, and they're smart to do so. But Cartoon Network still has a lot of other stuff going on. In the world of We Bare Bears, there's a lot of big announcements too. We could finally get more information on the We Bare Bears movie and the We Baby Bears spin-off television show. This could be anything from a synopsis of the film to a full-length trailer, which hopefully it's the latter, but even if it's the former, that will still be exciting. It's so cool to see We Bare Bears just grow and become all these other things. It's just a great show overall. It's good to see it getting love from the network. But of course, we can't bring up bombshell news without talking about OKKO, which has a lot of news on the horizon. There's a chance we could get a confirmation on the long speculated and theorized about OKKO Sonic crossover. If you're unaware of this, people have pieced it together on Twitter based on what we've seen with a censored end card photo, a supposed leaked image of Sonic with KO, and Ian very publicly touring Sega. There's a big chance there could be an OKKO Sonic crossover. If you are skeptical about this image being fake, so was I, but people have pointed out that the grain in the supposed leaked picture matches the grain in season 3, a grain that seasons 1 and 2 just didn't have. So this seems like more than just fan art. But we'll have to wait and see. It makes a ton of sense for OKKO, and if any cartoon crossover with Sonic, I bet it would be this. There's also the fact that Sonic Boom aired on Cartoon Network, so Sega and Cartoon Network have a history together. So yeah, everything kind of lines up here, especially with OKKO having its 100th episode coming up soon. Makes you wonder. This is more of a somber note, but there's been some speculation that OKKO might be ending soon and might be not definite at all. So we'll probably get some news on this at Comic-Con, so we know whether to keep this hype train going or get a little bit of closure. Either way, it's going to be big for OKKO this year at Comic-Con. There's probably going to be a lot of love for Cartoon Network's newer shows, specifically Meow Meow Heroes of Pure Heart, which is an incredible show. You should definitely watch it if you haven't seen it. I don't know what specifically they do at Comic-Con. Maybe they'll just have like a panel with some of the voice actors or something to raise awareness and get people more hyped about this show, because again, it deserves a lot more love. Speaking of new shows, we'll probably get an update on the upcoming Tig and Seek / Tigglewings show. If you don't remember, that was one of their animated shorts that got greenlit and turned into a full series. Fingers crossed Plus, we get some footage or information or just a little bit of a spotlight shined on that show, along with any other new shows they have planned. What Cartoon Network usually does is they give their big shows like their own panel, and then a lot of their other shows have to do a shared panel, but it's still really cool. So we can expect to see that for shows like Craig of the Creek, We Bear Bears, Victor and Valentino, Summer Camp Island, where they might just all have a big joint panel, but it'll still be really fun and they'll get their moment. I really hope so, because I think all of these shows deserve their own panels in the very least. We'll just have to see what happens there, but it's a safe assumption that those shows will have a joint panel. Let's talk about Gumball. Gumball, a hugely popular show, came to a very controversial end recently. On a sort of cliffhanger ending, the episode was extremely unsatisfying and faced a lot of backlash from fans who were very disappointed that such a prolific show had such a lackluster ending. Well, this was all tied to the promise of perhaps getting a Gumball movie. And if they were going to announce this Gumball movie, now would be the time. All eyes are on them. Gumball fans are anxiously waiting, on this fence of sort of hopeful and doubtful. So this would be Cartoon Network's perfect chance to swoop in to be like, we got you, baby. Here's this Gumball movie. Here's this big ending that you want. We're gonna do it. Daddy's gonna deliver. Or this is our time to finally face the music and realize that Gumball kind of just went out on a lackluster note. Fingers crossed on this one, folks. And finally, in the world of gaming, there's not too much information on this, but there is a long-rumored potential new CN crossover or video game announcement. Cartoon Network is not shy to do crossovers and even had its own fighting video game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did another one of those or something similar to that in the same vein, but with this new roster of cartoons that they have. Either way, guys, it's going to be a very exciting Comic-Con for Cartoon Network, and this isn't even touching things like Adult Swim with Final Space and Rick and Morty, but either way, there will be more than enough things for animation lovers to get excited about this year at San Diego Comic-Con, and I just can't wait to see what unfolds. But still, these are just predictions. I don't know if we're going to be 100% right or 100% wrong. These are just our thoughts, and as always, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. What do you think is going to happen this year at San Diego Comic-Con? Let us know in those comments down below, or tweet to us our Roundtable vids, or me at @StretcherNemo. If you want to consider helping out the Roundtable, you can become a member of the channel or support us on Patreon and get exclusive access to scripts and avatars. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the Roundtable for more great cartoon content, guys. I'm Nemo, this is a cartoon news video, and I will see you next time. Peace.